In this video, you're setting up a static IP on Windows, so the same device keeps the same local address every time it connects. That makes printers, NAS shares, and port forwarding rules much more reliable, and you can always find more Windows help at windowsforum.com. What you're really changing here is how your PC gets its local address. With DHCP, your router hands out an IP lease automatically, which is convenient, but not guaranteed to stay the same. A static IP tells Windows to keep one address every time, so anything that points to this PC can keep finding it. That matters for shared printers, mapped NAS paths, and router port forwarding rules that would fail if the address moves. Before you commit to a manual address, you need a candidate that is not already in use. You're seeing a common home network example here, where a higher address in the same range is often chosen to avoid collisions with other devices. The key risk is duplication. If two devices claim the same IP, connections can become flaky or break outright. If a ping gets replies, that address is probably busy. If it times out, that only suggests it may be free, because some devices ignore ping. After you change the address, verification tells you whether the network still knows how to reach out and reach the internet. First, ipconfig shows the address Windows is actually using, so you can confirm the new values took effect. Then pinging your gateway checks that the local path to the router is alive, while pinging windowsforum.com checks that DNS can turn a name into an address. If the gateway works but the website name does not, the IP may be fine, and the DNS settings are the part that needs attention. Now you gather the network values that tell you where your PC sits on the local network. You run ipconfig/all, which shows the IPv4 address, subnet mask, default gateway, and DNS servers for the active adapter. If the output is long, focus on the adapter you're actually using, because the wrong adapter will give you the wrong numbers. This test helps you avoid a duplicate IP before you lock anything in. You run ping 192.168.1.200 to see whether that address answers on your network. And a reply means it may already be in use. If you get responses, pick a different unused address. If there's no reply, remember that some devices simply block ping, so this is only a quick check. You're moving into the Windows network area where the static IP change is made. On screen, you open Settings and then click Network and Internet, which is the control center for the active connection. If you don't see the network you expect, make sure you're on the PC's current wired or Wi-Fi connection before going further. This final check confirms that the address change still leaves the PC reachable and online. You run ipconfig to confirm the current IP, then ping 192.168.1.1 to test the gateway, and ping windowsforum.com to verify name resolution. If the gateway responds but the website name fails, that usually points to DNS rather than the IP itself. Now you've checked the address, tested a safe candidate, and verified the network after the change. If you want more Windows networking walkthroughs like this, windowsforum.com has you covered.